Hey guys, what's up? Episode 114 of Dragon Ball Super has just been released, entitled Intimidating Passion, The Birth of a New Super Warrior. So we know that both Kale and Caulifla want to achieve Super Saiyan 3. Now, the weird thing about this with Kale is that her Berserk form is more powerful than a Super Saiyan 3, unless of course there is a Super Saiyan 3 iteration of her Berserk form, but I doubt we are getting something like that. So Kale starts off by going berserk. We thought that she had already controlled this form before, but it seems that she lost control again. But this time she had like really glowing green hair. I thought with the animation they probably gave her a new form, but it wasn't the case. It was just a different way of them animating it. So anyway, the ki from this form generated so much energy that it actually made Jiren, who is now under meditation, twitch, and was even noticed by Vegeta and Toppo. This made Toppo say that the Saiyans are truly not to be underestimated, and Vegeta takes this chance to mention that he is the greatest of all Saiyans. At first it seemed like Kale wanted to take on Caulifla herself. Instead of fearing this, Caulifla said that she was so excited that Kale had gained so much power that she even lost control over it, and said that she and Kale should together take on Goku. She even went as far as to call Kale her best friend more than simply just her prodigy. Kale was touched by this and went back into her controlled state. Of course, Tenshin Han mentioned that despite being back in that form, she seems to have gained massive amounts of energy compared to her Berserk form. Kale says that she will follow Caulifla's lead, but Caulifla said that they will do it together. No one is following one. So Goku at first proves no match for these girls. They have great coordination, and in fact the upbeat music almost makes it feel like they're the protagonists and Goku is the antagonist. So Goku borrows Tien's solar flare attack and paralyzes Caulifla. Now Kale doesn't like this and takes on Goku alone. Somewhere else we see Frieza creating chaos, absolutely destroying everyone who gets in his way, and even Dispo himself says that he cannot deal with Frieza. Now, I find this surprising considering Dispo was confident enough to challenge Hit, but says he cannot take on Frieza, or maybe he is referring to Frieza's golden form, but as far as I'm concerned, Dispo never even saw Frieza's golden form. Finally, we have Universe 3's Kato Pesla challenging Frieza. He is about to transform when Goku and Kale's battle actually disturb them. We see that Frieza is a bit annoyed by this, but says that it's okay because Goku brought him the two Saiyan girls and he wants to take them out himself because he hates Saiyans so much. But Goku stops him and says that it's so fair that they were actually fighting him, not Frieza. So Frieza tells Goku to hurry up and lose so he can take on them already. Now, this is ironic since we know that Frieza admits that Goku is the one who can defeat Jiren and he needs him to do that. So while watching at the sidelines, Frieza is again challenged by Kato Pesla, who this time successfully transforms into what he calls his speed mode, where he is now 300 times faster, but weirdly enough he just disappears and Frieza says that he'll ignore him. So back to Goku's battle, Super Saiyan 2 is still no match for the two girls, so much so that Caulifla can even read through his instant transmission somehow. So Goku turns Super Saiyan God, and this time the tables are turned. Goku absolutely dominates them. Kale and Caulifla are no match for the Super Saiyan God form. Goku even takes on a powerful Ki Blast by Kale head-on as if it was nothing. Now, it's weird to see who exactly is more powerful between Goku and Kale. Of course, we know that ultimately it's Goku, but we saw him do a Kamehameha as a blue Super Saiyan, and it did not even phase Kale. And now it seems that Kale is no match for Goku in his red Super Saiyan God form. Anyway, Goku fires two homing Ki blasts at the girls. Of course, Kale takes care of hers by throwing it away, but the one that's after Caulifla actually hits its target, and Caulifla is left defenseless. Now that they are together, Goku uses a Kamehameha to try and knock them out. He tells them that they should fight again after the Tournament of Power, which indicates that like Vegeta, He has intentions of resurrecting at least Universe 6 with the Super Dragon Balls, should they win. It's not over for the two though, as they still have their trump card, the Potara. Now, we are led to believe that Kale had the Potara in her pocket the whole time, and it was given to them by Champa before the Tournament of Power. It was in fact lent to Champa by the Kaioshin of Universe 6. This is a pretty ballsy move considering that Champa just assumed that Zeno would allow the use of these items despite the tournament rules. Of course, it could be argued that maybe Zeno just did not like the use of outright weapons in this tournament. That would give the fighters a direct striking or even a healing advantage. Let's take into consideration that the jar that Master Roshi used for the Mufuba was only an accessory to the technique. And of course, this time the Potara is an accessory that allows Kale and Caulifla to merge and fuse the powers that they already have within them. Of course, we have to consider that there is a multiplier with the Potara. Vados describes the Potara as giving them power more than the sum of their parts and increasing their power tens of times. Kefla finally emerges. She unleashes ki so powerful that it was enough to distract Vegeta and Toppo from their battle. And she was also so fast that she went through Super Saiyan God Goku without Goku noticing. The other thing that this tells us is that Kefla still needs to get used to her new form as well. The episode ends with Goku outmatched, unable to even land a blow against Kefla. In the preview for next week's episode, Goku says that he will need to use Kaioken with Super Saiyan Blue in order to do battle with Kefla. We also have a shot of Kefla with what seems to be some battle damage and the look of astonishment, so we know that even if Blue should lose to Kefla, it will at least put up a bit of a fight. Now, it's weird to see Kefla do this well in her base form against Super Saiyan God Goku because this could indicate that Kefla is possibly even stronger than base form Vegito. This would be something hard to believe considering that in all the Saiyans' base forms, Vegeta and Goku are more powerful than Kale and Caulifla. Majin Buu, who had then absorbed Ultimate Gohan, was no match for base form Vegito. Vegito's objective then was just to get inside Buu, so we did not see the extent of his full power. Of course, Vegito did turn Super Saiyan, but based on the fight he did not even need to. It is possible that Vegito's power then was close to that of Super Saiyan God Goku, and that Goku now is just too tired and too injured to be able to handle even the base form of Kefla. Now, we know that Goku said he'd have to go Blue Kaioken against Kefla in the next episode, but we do not even know the context of that because Kefla then could have already been a Super Saiyan, which is why Goku needed to use that much power. Then again, I've been finding the power scaling in Dragon Ball Super a bit weird lately, especially in episode 84 where Krillin was going against Goku and the two had interlocked their Kamehamehas even if Goku was already in his blue form. It would really be interesting to see Vegito go against Kefla. Hands down, I think Vegito would win that fight, but of course that is not going to happen because of all the hype that was built around Ultra Instinct Goku. So, tell us what you think about all this in the comment section below. And please hit that like button if you like this video. And don't forget to subscribe for more great videos.